What's going on with the goings on, y'all? You understand me? Already with the alreadys. Since a losing when you winning, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody that's having a wonderful, wonderful today. You know what I'm talking about? I don't really got no antics to go through today. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody seem like they be, at least through my algorithm, it seems like y'all been on their best behavior. Only person that might be losing is the battle rap situation. And it basically boiled down to y'all not coming together as a unit and having a unified situation. That's one of the reasons why battle rap didn't have no union. You know why? Because you guys couldn't come together and get a resolution. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a plan to go further. You don't got no plan to go further, it's gonna be at a standstill. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna never get nowhere if you don't know where you're going. You just lost in the sauce, don't know the flavor. I mean, hey, how you know it's red Kool-Aid? All of a sudden it's blueberry. It's a totally different color and everything, but you gotta taste it first. You know what I mean? You might not even like it. And it's a horrible thing to go, because people don't be looking back these days. It's a horrible thing to go 2, 3 years not tasting your own product, don't know what it is, and then you finally get a hold to it, and it's not what you was thinking. So now you gotta think of a whole new strategy, because the way you was moving is not gonna work, because it's gonna be disingenuous. You know what I mean? It's hard selling something that's disingenuous. You know what I'm talking about? But that's no other than there. That's me, my 2 minute tablet. And we about to get into some of these antics and then find us something to do. Shout out to Glow Up. I hope you get better soon when it comes to your foot, young lady. You almost lost it. You know what I'm saying? Now you at full recovery. Shout out to you, good sister. Shout out to ALS. I mean A. Let me say it right. ALS. You know what I'm talking about? And Chris Johnson. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Tennessee Titans. I guess on the first game of opening day, you're going to be inducted into the Ring of Honor by the Tennessee Titans. I guess that's something that they do. You know what I'm talking about? That's a beautiful thing. They the linebacker from the Baltimore Ravens, he also did the Ice Bucket Challenge, and he gave a donation as well. That's what's up. You know what I'm talking about? Already with the already is good, brother. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Shout out to Glorilla. Now this one of them things where it's like, World Star, did you get it wrong? I don't think it's her birthday. But happy birthday anyway. You know what I'm talking about? But I don't think your birthday passed already, man. I play close attention to a lot of things, and Glorilla's one of them. Her birthday been passed, but it's all good. You know what I'm talking about? Happy birthday to you, young lady. Shout out, because now we about to get into a little bit, just a little bit. Not a whole lot of bit, just a little bit. Shout out to shout out to the antics of Tony Romo. Tony Romo, I guess he got pulled over, and the body cam finally came back, and Tony was a hot mess. I don't even think Tony knew he was inebriated. You know what I mean? Tony might have been gone off something other than alcoholic beverages, because it didn't seem like he was inebriated off an alcoholic substance. You know what I'm saying? It might have been more than that. Then they had him do a sobriety test. He swear he was passing it, but he was failing on all different categories. And then he decided to do a stretch before the hand. Before it all started, he wanted to do a stretch. Make sure he don't pull a ligament trying to do a field sobriety. Like, sir, you're retired. If you do pull a ligament, you'll just go to the doctor that gives some medicine and then send you home, sir. You're not going back into the practice field. You know what I'm talking about? But Tony Romo had a lot of he succumbed to a lot of brain injuries over his career. You know what I'm saying? Tony Romo, that guy stayed in concussion protocol. You know what I'm talking about? So when you stop getting that constant bang across your head, when the symptoms come, you don't know they coming until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? You be already fickle. But yeah, that's enough on Tony Romo. I want to talk about this right here. It ain't gonna take. I don't know how long it's gonna take because it's an ideology, and sometimes them run amiss. So, Corey Holcomb, shout out to you, Corey. I guess you stated that you wanted that you attracted to, or your dating appetite has, what I'm saying, has not grown outside of the neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? You say you rather get a, a underprivileged girlfriend than a girlfriend that's got everything going on and everything intact. Because you know what I'm saying, it's just easier that way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody looking for you, ain't nobody trying to find out what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And with Harry Conklin, he just wanted to be the ruler of his universe at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? He know that a person that's underprivileged don't need much. You know what I'm saying? A little diaper here and there, maybe get her tire changed, get an oil change. You know what I'm talking about? Pay a light bill, pay a gas bill, and she's totally ecstatic. For real, for real. The finer things don't impress her much. And he say that's where his finances at. Sometimes that's where your finances at. You can't afford Budacris. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta go to Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? Your money might be just Popeyes. Okay? You might be a ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's just what your finances do. Don't live above your means. That's what he's basically telling you. You know what I'm talking about? And he don't mind fishing in the river instead of the lake. You know what I'm talking about? It's the same thing. The river just a little small. You know what I'm talking about? You don't mind going a little small. Maybe even a little gutter. You know what I'm talking about? It's cheaper to keep her. Ain't that what? I'm trying to give you all the benefits of the doubt because females want you to go out your way for what? You know what I'm talking about? And then you talk about me behind my back and say he ain't fitting the bill, he worthless girl, he this and that. When he could have did what he was supposed to do and take you to churches, then take you to the crib and watch a movie. Y'all eat some popcorn and talk, and then he go home. It's the same thing as if he took you out to a 5-star restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Chartered a car. You feel me? Took you to the Airbnb. You know what I mean? Out of state, preferably. And you did the exact same thing you would have did if he was at the crib. I don't know, Corey. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're right or wrong in this situation. You know what I'm talking about? For real, for real. At the end of the day, hey, you know what I mean? That's where a lot of these guys mess up at. You know what I'm talking about? And being straightforward is another thing too. But shit, if you be straightforward, you gotta be willing to see. That's why you gotta know how you picking them. You know what I'm saying? Because if you being straightforward and she ain't willing to accept it, that means you wasn't straightforward from the beginning, from off the bell, before she even get in the car, ass nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And if I know if you fairly attracted to a woman, you ain't gonna tell her all the ins and outs on the first date. You gonna bring your manager. You're the best representation of yourself. So it's certain things you're not going to say. But as y'all hang out more need to be revealed. You know what I'm saying? Questions need to be answered. Questions need to be said and heard and understood. Especially if y'all getting to where y'all about to have a union. You gotta understand the union, you know what I mean? It's gotta be bliss. So in order for that to happen, you know what I'm saying, people gotta be willing to accept the truth, not know the truth or hear the truth. Yeah, old school niggas knew how to accept. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my older brothers and my uncles, they accept the things that they could not change. You know what I'm saying? And the things that they could, they made sure they did that. But look at me, I ain't even got past the second one yet, y'all. Shout out to Jorge Coco, man, and being a ruler of your castle. You know what I'm saying? Being a ruler of your nation. King is king, sir. And if you feel like women that are underprivileged, it's the way you keep the king of your castle, you keep the king of your castle. You know what I'm saying? We the managers, they the advisors. Remember that. Let's see. Finesse, finesse two times. Shout out to you, finesse two times. I guess you went on somebody's news feed, you know what I'm saying, and I guess the conversation of Moneybag Yo came up, and you funny dog. I swear you funny. So you stated that that Moneybag Yo ain't hitting it from the back correctly. You know what I'm saying? He hitting it fast, and he said he deep stroking. Moneybag Yo crazy. I mean, finesse two times crazy. He say, nigga, I'm back there smashing shit. He back there tapping shit. That nigga money finesse two times is something else, baby. But I guess Sugar went live and they was grilling her about the whole Ari Fletcher situation. And she was just like, shit, Aries need to be worried about that project, that small project she got over there, and how she ain't, how the small project ain't, you know what I'm saying, hasn't sold his raw oaks. You know what I'm talking about? I'm paraphrasing, but you know, Suge went off on Ari when she wasn't trying to. It was just the comments. You know, the chair had got her beside herself. And she went off. So then Finesse decided he was gonna go off. You know what I'm saying? And the and the Aries or the young Moneybag Yo camp ain't said too much or nothing. I mean, you know, what can you say with a character? You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to you, Finesse, though. He say, nigga, I'm back there, you know what I'm saying? He back there killing it. So pick up and kill it and kill it and kill it. Pick up and kill it and kill it and kill it. Shout out, speaking of kill it, what's up with the soldier? I don't even know where he was at. But I guess a soldier decided to set itself ablaze. I'm like, man, I didn't dream me a shot. So, I don't know, it was somewhere overseas. And I guess a soldier went to an embassy and set his soul on fire. I don't know. I need to make further details, but that's what he did. Nigga set his soul on fire. Shout out to Cash Doll. She just want to be somebody princess instead of being the princess to somebody. You know what I'm talking about? For real, she just want to be loved. We ain't talking about much. But real shit though, Cash Doll. It's hard to love somebody who got it. Cause what can I bring to the table? I can bring me, of course, no problem. But everything else, shit, you know what I'm saying? It's hard being myself when I know you got it. What can I do? You know what I'm talking about? Be the best version of me. It's hard for some men to do that when they don't know who they are. That's what it boiled down to. Men don't know who they are. You know what I mean? So they don't know where they coming from. So how can they give you the best advice if they don't even know what's best for them? So yeah, you want to be treated like a princess, but men just don't know how. And it ain't their fault. The generation before them, they didn't know neither. They was trying to figure out their parents. And their parents was trying to figure out the world. So the parents before that, which is my great grandparents, shit. The babies of them, they was just not seeing their mama even have a penny, let alone 5. You know what I'm saying? And then them they parenting fresh out of slavery. I'm only 3 generations removed. You know what I'm saying? From actually listening to the stories. I heard the stories. I've been through the trials and tribulations. Unfortunately, I know how to drink pet milk and powdered milk. You feel me? Just something I had to live by. You know what I mean? I never live beyond my means. I guess as me getting an older cat, I can easily adjust to it because I know what it feel like. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, shit. Men don't know Cash Doll, so you know what I'm saying? You might have to be your own pretty princess. Let's see. Shout out to the 90-year-old gymnast who went viral for doing a tumbler. I guess she decided at 90 she wanted to go viral doing the tumbler. It was theatrics, you know what I'm saying, for it to happen right then and there. But after that, it's like, yeah, it's people that's 104. It's people that's well over that age. I think old people doing things. It's just old people doing things at this point. You know what I'm talking about? How you gonna improve this world? Where we at with it? I guess I'm gonna have to get into this eventually. So, shout out to the father who unalived his wife and his 6 kids. Only reason why I'm saying shout out is because I don't want to get it confused, nigga. Rest in heaven to the wife and rest in heaven to the 6 kids. Now, far as the father, he set the house ablaze after he got done doing whatever he was doing. So whatever he did, he knew it was wrong. You know what I'm talking about? And then decided to take his own situation. I don't know if he lived or not, because you know what I'm saying, I would be reporting it wrong. But then you gotta check on man's mental health, man. You don't know what he was going through. Feel me? Check on that man. That's what needs to be done instead of giving that man life in prison, basically throwing him away, not even understanding where he was coming from. Just threw him away. Instead of understanding what type of person that person really is. You know what I mean? Check on your people, man. Make sure he all right. Tell him you love him. Shout out to Madame Mayor Sheffield. I seen you flying in a helicopter. You know what I'm talking about? You was on the height and flight tour. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what was y'all doing, flying around the city. You know what I mean? Probably, I don't know who it was sponsored by, but I seen you. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Madame Mayor Sheffield. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Ice-T. You know what I'm talking about? I heard you got a new album. You feel me? Hopefully it's good enough to start another tour, because then you can do old and new. You know what I'm talking about? Buy Coco something new from Chanel. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. You tired buying cars. You know what I'm saying? Probably buy you some more real estate. You know what I mean? You really need to get into the my bad. Agriculture. I'm saying it wrong. I know I'm saying it wrong. Yeah, but you need to get into that lettuce. Pays the bills, good brother. Shout out to you though, Ice-T. I want to get into this. So, shout out to 38 Special and Jadakiss. I love battle rap, so I'm with that. So I guess 38 Special challenged Jadakiss to 3 rounds. He said he got 500K on his person. And one of your mini flashbacks, you know, when you inebriated, you tend to say things. So I guess it was one of them nights you was drunk. You know what I'm saying? You hanging out with the locks. You said you'll challenge anyone. They come with 500,000, 700,000. You're willing to accept the challenge. Styles P said 730,000, but you know he probably was laughing and joking. But you said 500,000. He said he got 500,000. You know that was a play on words. Shit, get it done. The state of hip hop was always built on right there and right now. That's why battle rap even exists in its own little area of control, because of that type of situation right there. What? That's what you said? Are you challenging a nigga? Okay. 2 months, we gonna get it done. We gonna get it done. We ain't even gotta talk about it no more. And that's how it should go. You building up all this anticipation, it's gonna make motherfuckers not pay no attention. We passed that era. It's about right now. So if you ain't gonna get it done right now, it ain't gonna get done, and this is gonna be a fruition. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what y'all gonna do at the end of the day. Cause niggas just be talking. Stop just talking and get it done. If you're not gonna get it done, then niggas need to come on and say you ain't gonna get it done, so people can move on to a new story and a new subject and a new pattern. You know what I'm talking about? Speaking of new patterns, because we about to mosey on along. We got about 2 or 3 more, and then we gonna find us something to do. So you got Chris Johnson. Shout out to Chris Johnson and the ALS and the Ice Bucket Challenge. I see people are still getting their challenge on. You know what I'm saying? Greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Chris Johnson. Shout out to Niles. You know what I'm talking about? Excuse my language. I don't mean to offend or harm anyone. This is my disclaimer. Shout out to Nolan Wells and everything he got going on. I look at it like this. More truth has not come to light, and we don't know what kind of information we gonna get fed. But it's definitely not the right one. It's things to keep going. You know what I'm talking about? It's open and shut. They just trying to make it harder than it seems. You know what I'm talking about? You burnt the man. You did what you did to him. Left him where you left him, and the kids did it, so it's messy. Y'all ain't gonna figure out what's wrong, and the clear people who did it gonna get let off the hook. That's what it's gonna boil down to. Because we can talk until we blue in the face, but the only way we can get justice done is if they do it, right? So you can't go to a person that hurt you and say, "Help me." I'm gonna let that sink in. You can't go to a person that hurt you and say, "Help me." Shout out to economic. I'm gonna say it right. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna say it right. Economic simulator. So I guess in Richmond, I don't know which Richmond that is. That could be Richmond, Tennessee. That could be Richmond, Georgia. But I'm gonna say in Richmond, and it's sponsored by a nonprofit called Podium RVA. So I would imagine that it's in Richmond, Virginia, and they got a economic simulator. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that should be teaching in classes around the universe. Simple economics. A dollar that we deem so prevalent, and God we trust, we need to be trusting that the kids can understand money. They can understand money. They probably can understand how to rule this world. But you've been holding it hostage for so long, they don't know what's going on. And they need to if they're going to keep this on going. But yeah, I like the economic simulator. You know what I'm talking about? And kids that can take advantage of that, you know what I'm saying? They can start running their own businesses early. You know what I'm saying? We could be the Jetsons. But yeah, I'm with that. They need to put that in all schools, man. You know what I'm saying? And then it should go by what your parents might be doing. Let's say y'all go to school, right? And you got an auto mechanic. Your dad's an auto mechanic. You can go to him and draw the blueprint of the auto mechanics. Even go to his job and see how finances work and come back with the project. You know what I'm saying? Make it a long one. Make it a week, maybe two. You break down the information. And I give you some type of project to do. My maintenance is $2,500 for a transmission. Give me the best price. How much would it cost? You know what I'm saying? With labor included, and you know what I'm saying? The best product and a cheaper product and all that. You know what I'm saying? Teach them economics. You know what I'm saying? The ways of the world. We got one more, guys. And I think we're going to get on the off of here. So I guess somewhere in Miami, I ain't going to get into, you know what I'm saying, no rights or wrongs here. You know what I'm saying? But I guess somewhere in Miami, 3 individuals decided that they was going to get their haze on. You know what I'm saying? And represent a fraternity that has zero tolerance for bullyism. And the fraternity is Kappa Alpha Psi. You know what I'm talking about? And I guess 3 individuals decided they was gonna do some hazing. And the hazing went too far. You know what I'm saying? It's too far as so far as to where the participants felt like they were being beaten and treated unfairly. Now, three people have went to jail for this situation, so we'll see how. And then I know the Kappa Phi side, they ain't gonna be supporting none of this, so we definitely gonna see something lengthy happen in that type of situation. You know what I'm talking about? But I think that's about it. Oh no, what I really wanted to say, I ain't write it down, but I know y'all don't think I see, but I see everything. And I just want to tell everybody, man, you know what I'm saying, keep it moving, keep it groovy, you know what I'm talking about? As long as you understand what you got going on, they can never tear you down. They can only build you up. You know what I'm talking about? You just keep your steps ahead and you keep it moving, and everything gonna be all right. You know what I'm talking about? For real, for real. Um, I would like to say, as long as we stay strong, we're gonna keep it going on. You know what I'm talking about? For real, for real. And if you see the light, you know it's real. And with all that being said, as the old saying goes, the smoke's gone, I'm gone.